5 seconds remaining.
But he will take occasional harassment from Dragon Slave, just like Lina does from Mark Lightning proc. So all around, it's a pretty even matchup. Massacre in the top lane. They may actually get him here.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble. He was going to burn in multiple ways, both through the Thunderstrike as well, so that helped. That shall say Thunderstrike, but they kept him in the kinetic field because it's no level 2. About the mid Zeus and whether or not Arc Lightning level 2 is ever acceptable, and I said it was, because one, it's better farming capabilities when you go to neutrals, and second of all, it's better last hitting. I mean, 15 damage, yes, you shouldn't miss last hits with only 85 damage, and the 15 damage increase. Oh, nice pick off there on the Night Stalker. Yeah, actually, with the help of Zeus, looks like they might be able to get a kill in the middle lane too. Throwing out the Slave in the wrong direction. Skywrath Mage is also not too healthy as the Night Stalker's going to dive on him. But it was 2 Voice just lower down the Juggernaut, and then Zeus hit level 6, so let off Thunder God's Wrath.
The Disruptor moving around, then the Skywrath Mage and Rubik, which is not what should happen, right? That just shouldn't be the case. Seal Kid, well, that's unfortunate.
They don't have a Blink Dagger to try and go for this, so he can just Ice Blast down onto the Bat Rider, and they still never even found the kill on him. In fact, I think Bat Rider, he's not going to shatter, but he's too low on life to do anything apart from TP out to safety. Yamsor's going to drop, and they're searching for the second one. That's why Disruptor's not turning into attack into the Rubik. He wants to find the second one to glimpse it back in again. Skywrath Mage, the wall can't come up in time. And looks like Lina will be happy enough to TP away from Era.
Drew is what Era and Eunice went into the Roshan pit, and it was completely, Balkan Bears were completely blind to that, because their ward vision is killed by darkness.
And that could be the reason why.
This
right now, the Observer Ward, Weehar's going to jump in. He goes directly for the Omni Slash for Disruptor. Throws the ulti out. At the same time, Batrider jumped in, so there was no last 2 available. The Thunder God's Wrath threw down a hell of a lot of damage too, which is now stolen by the Rubik.
Good reaction from Hanskin laying down the Static Storm, knowing that there was going to be follow-up, and it isn't just Weeha on the slashing 1 versus 3s.
And BBC, they focus on going towards the mid. The TP's already on the way in. The Glimpse dragging back that Lina. The Ice Blast is on the way in. They already burned the Aegis to the Immortal. There's no Thunder God's Wrath for another 44 seconds. So they don't have a chance to go directly for this kill. Maybe Limp, when you drag it back with that lasso, they break the reincarnation of the Wraith King. Slowing down the Batrider so much he can't drag anything back. There's Johannes. Hanskin, too much trouble with Exist. Having that Blink Dagger freshly purchased, it him with the crit. The crit that comes out from Ear up against the Juggernaut will end up taking out.
Radiant's top tower is under
attack. Wraith King lays low the Samurai with just one big swing. That was a.
Alright, so middle lane. Exist tries to go for this with Light Strike Array. It's going to connect with the Night Stalker. Laguna Blade as well has to be committed. And they find the kill. All 4 of them are going to cop an Ice Blast. And then Zeus and Era! He just jumps himself in, but with the extra bomb, the Batrider will end up shattering from this. Or will he? He's so low on life. Yes, he will. The Ancient Apparition will find the kill here. And Era is so quick with that Blink Dagger. And BBC, they thought they had the perfect pickup. Nice Stalker, but it was bait. It was a trap.
What can they do to him? His reincarnation is such low cooldown that it's already back up. And he can afford to do things like this in the middle lane. Like, he probably will die twice here, but it's going to cost him so many resources in the meantime.
They're coming back over. This Ice Blast is on the way. So how much damage can you do here before you do end up dying again? He goes for the stun, looking for the lightning proc. Limp's going to come and help him out with the lightning bolt. It's still a 1-for-1 trade-off. That's actually making it a 1-for-2 trade-off. His Limp was way too deep. Mysort is going to try and even up these odds. We've turned into a bit of a 2-on-2 fight as Weeha, well, he doesn't have spin available and not even going to get time to bring it back up again. I thought that Glimpse would be pulling it back into the Static Storm, but not going to happen. So a 3-for-3 trade-off. NIP had to bring their entire team in to do that.
Somebody. Oh, Exist going to be caught off here in the middle lane. That big initiation from Era will ensure this middle lane racks.
That's that 10-second BKB if it's. I'm still wanting to keep my eyes on Weeha. He's beating through the tier 3 tower, but here comes that Ice Blast we're talking about, and Levy, he's dead. The Ice Blast, it didn't actually affect, the chilling effect is over on the Batrider. The BKB's protecting him for the moment, but there goes the Skywrath Mage popping into a million pieces. Lina will have to fight back to try and defend this, but Era, he's still got full mana, and he's still also got that reincarnation. We are doing as much damage as he can to the bottom, as well as, okay, attempting the tier 3 tower. I mean, that's not going to work. He might at least be able to kill off the Ancient Apparition, but the Cold Feet's forcing him back again. There's Chilling Touch bonus damage. If he wants it, he's not going to have it. So, Mid-Rex is dropped. We are going to beat through the bottom. The Ice Blast is too shallow. Way too shallow, but the Night Stalker will chase him. He has himself a Spin of Marble, but there is no TP scroll, so he can only turn and battle up against Night Stalker, who's waiting for that spin to be over and done with.
Yeah.
Delina was also picked off in the meantime by the Wraith King, actually.
It wasn't a bad idea. I think he willingly canceled his TP. I actually looked away at the last second because I thought he was just TPing home. But I think he willingly canceled his TP and thought, okay, I can finish out the Ancient Apparition, I can go for the racks. But with the buybacks, that's not possible. Almost being able to finish off the Ranger racks there, 38 HP, but still not enough. And Nip, meanwhile, I mean, Era is still...
He's still got Nagus the Immortal, so why is he
the unstoppable force at this point?
Yep. He's got Reincarnation as well coming back off cooldown, so even if they kill him right now, they're only going to burn the Reincarnation and not the Aegis the Immortal. Skyrim makes manage to die again to the Zeus, who doesn't have his ulti for another 12 seconds, and they're going to kill him off. Oh, he turns on the cheese, but they have more than enough damage to get through him, while Era just moves up, kills off the Rubik. So we're getting a large amount of trade-offs. Not really the greatest for NIP, but while they've still got the Aegis Immortal in the hands of Era, they can keep that pressure up. Creep waves in through the mid, and still no backdoor regeneration, stopping this tower from taking damage. But the Reincarnation, now that's all he's got. If he can keep it up, but Weeha, he's locked inside that Disruptor ult. He's a horrible storm for him to be in. So 4 heroes down, they're down for a long time. Era arrives, so you've got your large amount of damage to Night Stalker, and this will be a secondary Raxing. And potentially even the GG call, because they just don't have the Juggernaut for a minute and a half.
Yeah, this with 2 racks down, I mean, they're always so far behind that I don't think it was possible for them to come back, but they tried out anyway. Not a bad, like, the plays overall, the like bottom lane push and everything else, they were all kind of the right ideas. They just lost so much control in the early game, and it just built up too much against them that it wasn't possible. No matter how many, you know, strategically sound plays they pulled out, it wasn't going to be a victory.
Yeah.
So
they need to go back to the drafting board as far as, not even just the draft, just as far as their execution goes of it. So they do have themselves a little bit of a moment to think about that. We'll be having ourselves a short break, and we'll be coming back for our second game of this 2-game series, a BBC up against NIP, but of course NIP have themselves a double-header tonight. Na'Vi is their second opponent with the new roster art style.